attacking the goal. And I think as he's matured in his career, the fit in Dallas has been good. And I think he's grown in efficiency along with that lethal way that he attacks the rim.
They set the pick. Morris kicks to Dragic. No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 4-5 shooting the ball so far. Nelson outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Dragic. Nelson the pass to Nowitzki. The dish to Chandler. Back to Nowitzki. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Ellis, the leading assist man and second leading scorer on one of the league's 3 best offenses. He's quickly shedding the criticisms of being an inefficient gunner.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
You know, with Dirk, he has the type of game where he might be able to play till he's 50. I mean, the way he shoots the ball and creates offense for his teammates, it wouldn't shock me if he was around Dallas for a few more years.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them. And Nowitzki signing a new contract with the Mavs at a discount. In fact, Clark, one of the biggest discounts I think a superstar has ever given his hometown team, trying to give them cap space to add some top talent.
Yeah, I like seeing that because guys like Nowitzki and others that have made tremendous amounts of money are now at the point in their careers where they understand it's about trying to win and be competitive and to contend for championships. And not surprised, though, Dirk has been a model in every way since he's been in the league as a player and as a coach.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make 2nd, 3rd, and 4th efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
All right, Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
And the shot is good. Dragic has got his first basket of the night.
Shots like that from Dragic sure look easy.
Nelson outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nelson. Ellis outside. Nobody near Parsons. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Parsons got 5 points so far.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Now, here is Nelson. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee. There's the dish to Nowitzki. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. He's got 6.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Phoenix with the ball. 11-point game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Players in the NBA always look to compare each other, and one apt comparison that Eric Bledsoe received was mini LeBron. I mean, that's quite a high compliment, but I think it fits him.
That free throw missing.
And with Bledsoe, it was actually his teammate, Goran Dragic, who started calling him mini LeBron. The more footage you see of him, the easier it is to agree with that statement.
And the second free throw, good. You talk about that nickname for Bledsoe, Mini LeBron. And for Bledsoe Clark, it really all comes together when you see him in the open floor. He's like a tiny runaway train. When he gets the ball, you know it's going to be in a fast break.
Yeah, and he's really hard to slow down in the open floor, as you said, Kevin. And it's in large part due to just how strong he is for his size.
And that one's good. That's 7 points for Chandler Parsons.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Bledsoe dishes to Morris. And there's the feed to Plumlee. Buries it down low.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Mavericks leading by 10. Nelson outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Bledsoe. Ellis wide open. No good from outside.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee. Morris. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his third rebound tonight. Nelson with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. It's stolen by Dragic. And now the Suns a fast break. On up the court. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. Parsons, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
And Dragic has it in the corner. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Morris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Now Ellis, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. An easy layup after coming off the pit. Ellis has got 10.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Plumlee sets the pick for Dragic. In the corner, it's Morris. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Mavericks leading by 8. Now Chandler inside, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
And let's take a look at the stat sheet here for Eric Bledsoe. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. 8th in steals. And, of course, passing, such a big part of his game. One of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
And, Steve, I think we should take a look back at his top 10 steals ranking that you mentioned a bit ago. I mean, that's impressive. This guy gets it done. Jumps the passing lanes when appropriate, but he also can pick the pocket of the ball handler, too. Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Suns trail by 10. Timeout called, the Suns. Chandler Parsons signing a 3-year, $46 million contract offer with the Mavericks. This past offseason, Clark, everyone expecting him to get a nice raise, but he's making max-type money.
Sometimes it's a matter of timing, Kevin. The Mavs clearly value him highly, and at the same time, they weaken a division rival, so it's a win-win as far as they're concerned.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris is checked in. And for the Suns, Alex Len's checked in for Miles Plumlee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Morris. And it's Gerald Green in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Parsons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Parsons still pretty young and with time to improve, has the size to play some power forward in certain lineups and a good spot-up three-point shooter, especially from the corners.
Certainly is.
Dallas leading by 12. Pass to Harris. Nowitzki with the screen on Dragic. Harris passes to Chandler. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Parsons accurate with his three-point shot, despite it being fairly flat. in his trajectory. He's got an excellent shot fake, too, and he'll even flirt with an up and down or a traveling violation to sell you on that shot fake.
For Dallas, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
Devin Harris originally signing a 3-year, $9 million contract with the Mavs going into last season, but had to settle for a 1-year minimum contract after the physical revealed he had a dislocated toe.
And Harris drops them both. And Harris missed the first half of last season. But then Clark, when he returned, he played fairly well.
Kevin, I thought he still had that burst of quickness combined with solid playmaking, and he's a nice combo guard to have on your rosters.
Now here's Len. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Alex Len, the number 5 overall pick last season by the Suns. He had to undergo ankle surgery just prior to the season. Played limited minutes, but they're hoping he can make that leap here in year 2. Very skilled big man.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Clark, you had an opportunity to watch Alex Len play with Maryland. What do you think about his game?
Well, I like his potential, Kevin. He's a big guy. He's pretty strong, and he's got good athleticism and mobility. You just hope he can keep his ankles healthy, because if he can, this kid has a chance to be really good. You know, it always takes big guys usually anywhere from 4 to 6 years to develop as NBA players. So if healthy, this guy will be one of the better centers in the league, I think.
Now here is Harris, averaging 9 points per contest. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Nobody near Parsons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. 15 points for Chandler Parsons. Suns trail by 15. And it's Dragic off the drive. There's the block. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
And so here's Phoenix. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Dragic kicks to Len. Dishes it to Green. He feeds it to Len. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ellis goes in. Drilled from 11 feet out. Ellis has got 12 points in the game. Suns trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Len with it. Chandler on him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's interesting that the Mavs almost exclusively built through free agency. They make draft picks, but they always seem to have a hand in free agency come July.
First one falls for him. Well, Clark, you look back at some of the big names they were rumored to be in on. Deron Williams and Dwight Howard, those 2 names come to mind.
And they missed out on them, but they've always been very good about remaining flexible when they need to be with the salary cap.
Jefferson's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And the Suns also making a change. Tolliver's checked in, and he gets it to go.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And here's Dragic. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the Mavericks making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Ellis. A 3 ball. No good on that last second attempt there. And an